down to earth.
One pick wonders coming off a loss. Who'd we lose to last week? What was that crappy ass pick we picked last week?
We picked Houston over Tennessee.
Week 2 was a real bad week for the bettors, wasn't it? I mean, there wasn't really any good picks.
No, I went through the list of ones that we highlighted, and we would have lost most of them.
Yeah, I mean, there wasn't, unless you just wanted to go in and pick who you thought was going to lose, and that's who won, basically.
Yeah, our teams won but didn't cover, like San Francisco.
Yeah, that was a rough week. So we're 1-1 coming off the loss with Houston. What Houston? There was Brian said there was a special teams trick play bullshit, fake punt, and then also there was Deshaun Watson getting shit for the last play of the game. He held the ball and he didn't pass it. And they supposedly had a chance on the last play of the game, but then Deshaun Watson didn't pass the ball.
Yeah, it shouldn't have been that close anyway.
No, you can't lose Blaine Gabbert.
What was the deal with the special teams, the fake punt?
Yeah, that was a good play. They did they audible at the line, Dan? Do you know? Could you tell?
I think they did. I think they saw the formation that they liked, and they ran that play.
Yeah, it was what was it? The protector or whatever threw a pass to the guy on the guy on the outside, scored a touchdown.
Usually they have a signal for the protector would hit his ass, and that's usually a signal to somebody it's going to be a trick play.
Wow. And I mean that's a given when those ends go out on a punt. You can't just let them go, right? You can't just let them go like, oh, they're just going to go tackle the receiver. You can't just let them fly out on the end and not have anybody chucking them, right?
No, yeah, you got to send somebody over there.
Yeah, it happened in the Jets game on Thursday. Nick Chubb in the block. He was supposed to stop a guy on the end. He needed to let the guy run right in there and block the punt.
Yeah, I mean, that's high school stuff there. So picking the Bears this week, the Bears defense looking good. It was good before the Mac trade. Now it's really good, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's how they solidify it. Wait till he gets in the Mac.
The Mac attack, and then the Cardinals struggling on offense. So Cardinals could start spiraling out of control if Bradford can't elevate his game, basically.
They're the 30th ranked defense and the 32nd ranked offense in NFL right now. So they've scored a total of 6 points all season.
Where's Russ Griffin and Kenny Green?
The Bears are a little better defense-wise than offense-wise against Arizona, from what I could see.
Yeah. Defensively, the Bears are 8th overall, and the Cardinals are 30th overall.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's the name? Sam Bradford threw for a whole 90 yards last week. So, can only go up from there.
It's pretty sad, though, too, that it's killing the running game, though, too, because they've got all-world David Johnson who's not doing much.
So the spread is 4.5, which is, it's a touchdown, basically, right? Minus a field goal.
Yeah.
So, Dan, what's your take on the game before the homer has his say?
Arizona blows. Sam Bradford's horrible. Ryan's right in that David Johnson can't do anything because the rest of the team stinks. Their defense is bad. They got dump truck last week by the Rams. The The Bears need to do better offensively. Trubisky has to start hitting some throws better. His accuracy is still questionable, but their defense is good enough that they should be able to win by a touchdown against this lousy Arizona team.
Now, how about that new quarterback? I mean, is he the real deal? Is he a franchise guy, you think?
He could be. He just needs to learn. He needs some more seasoning. Maybe with Matt Nagy there, he'll learn the game a little bit better. He was going to go nowhere under John Fox, so Matt Nagy should help him out quite a bit. Well, at least teach him how to manage the game properly. So
Ryan, what's your take on the game? Being that are you from Chicago, or are you just a wagon hopper?
Nah, I've been a fan since the '80s. So
wagon hopper. He's not Brian. Brian does that.
Yeah, I don't jump on and off bandwagons. I'm a Cubs fan, and they sucked for years, so I stuck with them. So
I know. I was born in Cincinnati, so growing up, I was a Bengals fan, and then my brother, he went from a Dallas fan to a Steelers fan to a Raiders fan. It's like, what team are you a fan of this year? Growing
right.
up. But I was always a Bengals fan growing up.
Yeah, I like the Bears. They're good. They're good. I mean, this could be the game where Trubisky actually does something because Cardinals defense is so bad. I mean, seriously, the Cardinals defense, their pass defense is 27th in the league, and their rush defense is 28th. So either Trubisky or Howard could just go off this week. I mean, it'll be Trubisky starting to make a good rapport with Allen Robinson, who looks like he's healthy. So, him coming over after that, what do you have, an ACL injury, I think, in Jacksonville last year. So they signed him to a free agent deal. He looks like he's just about there, back, in the game shape and ready to go, making the right cuts. And Trubisky, he'll learn. He's got to learn where to throw the ball out of bounds and not try to force things in. I think that's what cost him maybe in the that first game of the season against the Packers. Was him trying to force some plays. So you can't do that against the Packers. The Bears defense is outscored. The Bears defense, I believe, has outscored Arizona Cardinals this season in terms of touchdowns. So I think that says it all.
Wow.
Who's calling the plays for the Bears?
I think Matt Nagy is.
Is it the head coach, or they have an O coordinator?
No, they have a coordinator, but I think Matt Nagy is calling the plays. And then they got, what's his name? Is it Vic Fangio? I don't even know if that's how he's pronounced his last name. They kept him on the staff. They paid him to stay on the staff because he was doing a good job with the defense, and it showed.
And they're playing in Arizona, so it should be like 500 degrees. But that's a dome, right, Danny?
Yes, you finally got that one right. It's a dome. It should be weather controlled.
Climate control.
I just have a side note here. What happened to Mr. Gutpick? How come he make this today?
What gut pick? You were breaking up. What was the gut pick?
Yeah, what happened to Mr. Gutpick?
Oh, I'm sure he's either in bed or out at the grog right now.
No, he went out last night. He can't afford to go out 2 nights in a row.
He runs out of funds for that.
Yep.
The fun budget's a little low.
Definitely.
Well, he has to have his fun now, because I'll tell you that ice walking back from the grog, it's really dangerous. I know that firsthand experience. When it starts freezing up and you're coming back from the grog at like 2:30 in the morning.
I think isn't he banned from there?
Yeah,
yes, he got banned.
I think he's banned from there.
Oh, he got banned from there. Oh, no. Where is he going now?
Yeah.
What's this new place?
Nowhere. I think he goes out in the city after work, and that's it.
Yeah.
And it's not like he'll go pick up a 6-pack of beer and carry it back to his apartment because it's too heavy.
Yes.
He's by far one of the laziest people I've ever met in my life.
We gotta do a show from his apartment one of these days. That's gonna
We'd
be
have to be in hazmat suits, though.
Yeah, right. You need to break out the Doc Brown uniforms, you know, the nuclear waste uniform.
with the three of us in hazmat suits. And then
That'd be
Brian
pretty fun.
sitting there without a hazmat suit doing the show from Brian's apartment. That'd be great. I told him to move to Florida, and I says, look, just put your flat screen in a cardboard box, ship it down here, and get on the plane and come down here. He's like, no, I like my dresser. I want my bed. Like, you can't get a fucking bed in Florida, dumbass. He actually thinks there's things of value in his apartment besides his flat screen. That's how delusional this guy is.
Oh, he's got an Xbox now that he doesn't play.
Yeah.
Don't forget the Xbox.
He says, I want my dresser and my bed. I'm like, you freaking kidding me?
What do you mean? He also has several computers that have viruses on them that he might want to take down.
Do you really think that for the price of shipping his dresser and his bed, that I couldn't buy a nicer dresser and bed down here?
Yeah.
Seriously.
Definitely.
Yeah, I'll give him the flat screen. All right, throw that in a box and send it. The rest of it, just walk away. You know.
Yeah. Give it away for free.
Give
He's
the flat
still
screen away.
He's still
He's
sitting.
so cheap now.
He wants to ship the futon that we bought him at IKEA.
Oh, yeah.
Man, can you imagine the diseases that are the future diseases of the world that are embedded in that thing?
Yeah, right. Make the bird flu look like nothing.
He's like, yeah, Dan, come over. You can just sleep on the futon. Oh, God, no. Hell no, I'm not sleeping on that futon.
I'd rather sleep out in the hallway.
Oh, I'd rather sleep on the ground.
No, the hallway in the apartment building.
Yeah, I know. I still want to sleep in the park.
It's just,
Park with all the goose shit.
Yeah, right.
he says, I want to ship my dresser. I like my dresser. Put that thing on the curb and put a sign on it that says free.
Yes.
And see how long that thing stays there.
Good advice.
All right. On 3, Dub Bears. 1, 2, 3.
Dub Bears.
All right, guys. Thanks for coming on late.
All right.
All right, no problem. See you later.
All right. See ya.